So instead of paying $5.60.
No, instead of paying $6.60, I paid $5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So $1.60 you saved.
Yes.
I'd have given you $1.60 to not tell me that story.
So when did, hey, excuse me, ma'am. When did, Jesus. Ma'am, can you look at me? No, man, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
Every time you guys see a girl who wears a lot of makeup, it should be an instant red flag. Because remember, gentlemen, about 95% of a woman's beauty can be absolutely destroyed with a single wet wipe. If you don't believe me, watch this.
He needs some milk.
And what if you shave your beard? Like, that's your makeup, you know?
But hold on. We got to have the appropriate equivalent. I would say, what if you hooked up with a guy, right, and you thought he was a lawyer?
What? Okay.
Let's say you get with a guy, right? You fuck him, and he's like, you think he's a lawyer, and he's like, you know, really high power attorney. Then you find out he works at Subway.
Oh.
How'd that make you feel?
Well, disappointed. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, that right there, that's what happens when a girl has makeup on, then you find out she doesn't look good with her makeup.
Yeah.
And the reason why I said that, why it's equal, is because women put a lot of stake in a man's status. Men put a lot of stake in a woman's beauty.
Okay.
That's true. That makes sense.
An ugly man could still get a very attractive woman if his status is high enough. But an ugly bitch ain't getting a high status guy a lot of the times. Okay. That's why men have such a problem with girls that wear too much makeup. It's the same thing as like us saying, oh yeah, I'm a lawyer. And then I smash and I'm like, oh, I work at McDonald's. Sorry.
Shawty's will not know how to cook, but will start an argument from scratch like, bro, you preparing the wrong beef. The fuck?
There's no chance that an OnlyFans girl who makes multiple millions is going to display significantly different behavior than, say, a football player who makes many millions and ends up broke years later. Why would she do anything differently? And the football player has an agent around him, has a financial manager, and they still end up broke. Here's why. They acquired their wealth not using the mind, but using the body. It doesn't mean they don't have a mind, but often they've not developed the skills of financial literacy. And what's more, they don't know much about investing, and they don't have a business that they can push that money into such that it would grow instead of disappear, because they're going to maintain a certain lifestyle. So yes, they will inevitably become broke, and that's in the majority of cases. Now, if you guys are outliers, I very much so hope that's the case. I'd be happy for you and impressed, but it's improbable.
Now that was the most elaborate, the most respectful way of calling somebody retarded, a bigot, mentally disabled in the most polite way possible. Now, speaking of a woman's financial literacy, check this out.
How much do you want your husband, future husband, to spend on a ring on you, engagement ring?
Oh, easily 75.
Woo! 75. Why is that?
That's what I deserve.
That's what you deserve? Now, what do you even do for a living?
I'm majoring in accounting. I can make that easy.
You have a job then, right? What do you do living for?
Doctor.
You're a doctor?
Yeah.
Are you studying to be a doctor?
I'm going to med school. I applied to med school.
He has it.
Now, how does
I know he can.
Now, how does it feel that your woman wants 75K for a ring?
She believes in me.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro, I'm spending 5K about a girl.
5K? That's
the rest
it?
of that money is going for a fucking a wedding, like a nice wedding.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna have a nice wedding.
We're having an amazing wedding.
How much went for the wedding now?
Oh, 150.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my God!
I don't think she fully understands the concept of money. And did you guys know that a wedding ring is the world's smallest handcuffs?
Why do you need white man paperwork?
If your girl ever asks you for a $75,000 ring, you kindly and you respectfully tell her, I'll pay you $75,000 to fuck off and kick rocks, because a girl asking for an expensive ring is a major red flag. I have the statistics. I've done the CSI, the cheek slang investigations, to provide you guys the cold hard truth. Now, according to the studies of human behavior, it states the more a couple spends on an engagement ring, a wedding ring, the more likely they are to get divorced. Now, a wise man once said, in marriage, you get 3 rings: the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the best of all, the suffer ring.
Missionary. I don't know if you went to a missionary school or that's the only thing they taught you in biology class. Missionary. Your mates are doing exciting things, hanging on the wall, different styles. And you're here doing missionary every time. You can't even try something exciting. You cannot climb on top of me and give me the right of my life. Every time missionary. If you want missionary, go and meet God. I don't understand. Please shift.
You're driving 80 miles per hour. How long does it take for you to go 80 miles?
Like 2 hours? You're going 80 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hour and a half. Hour and a half? Well, if you're going 80 miles an hour, but it's gonna take
how
more
long
than
does it
an hour
take
and
you
a
to
half.
get to 80?
Oh, you're right.
It takes you you have to
Yeah,
build
so
up speed.
like 2 hours.
Like an hour 45.
Is that right? Do we get the money?
I think that was right.
And yet, they still complain on why Indians are taking over their jobs. And this is the exact same girl that wants her man to make hundreds and trillions of dollars a year.
Meanwhile,
I accidentally got 2 Grimace shakes, so I'm gonna try to find someone to try it with. I think I found my guy. Do you want to try the shake?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright. Have you had this one? It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Now it's all starting to make sense why Jordan Peterson said this.
Saying that women aren't intelligent enough to run these top companies?
No, I didn't say that at all.
You said that female traits don't predict success.
But I didn't say that
Intelligence
intelligence
and
wasn't. I didn't say that
do.
intelligence and conscientiousness
Well, you were saying that
weren't
intelligence
female
and
traits.
conscientiousness by implication are not female traits.
No.
I mean,
I'm not
that's very
saying that.
dangerous territory.
I'm not saying that at all.
Are women less
There's-
intelligent than men, by and
No,
large?
no, they're not. No, the data on that's pretty clear. The average IQ for a woman and the average IQ for a man is identical. There is some debate about the flatness of the distribution, which is something that James Damore pointed out, for example, in his memo, but there's no difference at all in general cognitive ability. There's no difference to speak of in conscientiousness. Women are a bit more orderly than men, and men are a little bit more industrious than women. But the difference isn't big. But
I know
that
plenty of-
averages into
Plenty of men
conscientiousness.
who aren't necessarily as
Well, of
industrious.
course.
Jordan Peterson be like, I like my pizza with pepperoni. The interviewer, so you're saying all Mexican people who made bad tacos should be executed and die? I can't believe this woman still has a job after this interview. And wouldn't it be a better place if all women acted like this?
Babe, I miss your attention. You've been neglecting me. Is everything okay? I mean, do you need anything from me to help you feel closer to me so I can have more of your focus?
Bro, and then she said, do I need anything from her so I can feel closer to her and she could have more of my focus? Nothing. I was just sitting there looking stupid, giggling like Peppa Pig.
If I ever came across a girl like this, oh, you better best believe I'd wife her up expeditiously, and the streets will never see her again.
Women love the ego stroke of like a lot of men still wanting them even while they're in a relationship. But you have to have a certain level of maturation to know that the only person that rings my bells is my man. Y'all don't matter. Everybody loves attention, but women know, we know that our beauty gets us a lot of like great things. It's embarrassing to your man in your relationship to even acknowledge a man trying to get at you.
Now, ladies, if you're like this, which the possibility is not likely, I probably have a better chance of getting hit with the asteroid walking outside. But if you're like this, and if your man gets mad at you, leave him and get with me.
Is it ever okay to cheat in a relationship?
What is cheat?
Having 2 girlfriends at the same time or 2 boyfriends at the same time?
It's not legal, right?
No, it's legal, it's legal.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I thought it's illegal, right?
Oh, okay. Illegal. I love that.
go do my workout, and I come back and I get like, I had some likes on my Instagram, you know, and I'm like, oh, this might be. I'm like, okay. Live in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man. So
you was really the catch in.
I always say the men the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
The women that won't do this are too prideful for a relationship anyway. The women who don't do this or won't do this are too prideful for a relationship with a man of this caliber. You don't qualify for him if you think he has to put you on a pedestal. A woman who is willing to do this also understands that he is the catch, even though she is a prize. Men of this caliber are right to operate on choosing signals. Trust me, these men have more women sending them choosing signals than you have high-value men to pick from. It's a numbers game, ladies. 10% of the men in this country fall into the income status of 6 figures or more. And I need you to understand, if this offends you as a woman, look at your left ring finger and see what's over there, and see what's over there. It's empty as French toast.
The cheek-slaying Messiah once said, "What you chase repels. What you attract stays." Because if a woman is chasing you, you will never lose her. Because you want to get with the girl who loves you, not the girl you fall in love with. Because the girl that you love, you will spend the rest of your life trying to make her happy, and it will never be enough. But the girl that loves you, she would do whatever it takes to make you happy. Now, gentlemen, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. What's the key to a happy relationship? Well, first, find a woman who can cook and clean. Okay. A woman that's an absolute animal in bed. Okay. And a woman with lots and lots of money. Then, make sure the three of them never meet. All right.